Maybe music.
We can tell.
We can talk about music. We can talk about music. We could tell. Oh.
No. Don't talk about music because you know he loves to sing already as it is. So.
We can talk about music.
Well, I'll say this. I don't like country music at all. I'm really sorry because I know you really like country music.
I make country music.
I like can't listen to country music without getting angry.
Why? Is it just make you angry or you just don't like it?
I
You're like,
just don't
turn
like
it
it.
off.
Test. Is my mic on?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
Okay.
you. You can take your mask off. 'Cause we got the shields and stuff.
Oh, I feel like keep it on.
Oh, yes, that's cool. I was just making sure.
I like listening to like rap, hip hop, R&B, some gospel. I mean, but mostly.
I listen
I
to.
listen to country.
Why are we still in dirt on country music?
I like. Oh, sorry.
I don't know. It's not even that. It's a country.
Luke Combs.
I don't consider it a country song. So yeah.
What song is it? I'll tell you.
Harry Styles. That's not country music, is it?
No.
No, that's indie. Indie. It's similar.
I love Harry Styles. My favorite song by him is "Sign of the Times."
Yeah, that's like
yes,
indie.
oh my god, I love that song. I just love him.
I feel like I could.
Music, everything.
I feel like I could show y'all a song that y'all would be like, "Oh, this is country. I like it." I feel like I could.
You might hate me when I say this, but the only country song I will listen to is "Meant to Be." Some people have told me that's not even a country song.
It's country. I don't. Here's the thing. I don't throw dirt on the new country 'cause like everything changes, you know. So I mean, of course, people aren't gonna like release songs talking about like their pickup trucks and their mama's in jail and they drink all the time. Like I mean, of course that's the root of country, but like just like rap, nobody raps the same as they did in 2002.
Yeah.
So everything evolves and changes. So when people are like, "Oh, it's not country," it is country. It's just the newer age of music. So
So you like that old country?
yeah, I listen to it all. Some people like I'll listen to a song that was put out like weeks ago, and it's like it has like the rap kind of drum, you know, like the beat, but it's in a country song. They'll be like, "Oh, that's not country. They didn't." I was like, "Well, it's country. It's just not this. It's country's just not the same as it used to be, you know." So when I make my songs, and I I would say I'm a country artist. I'd put my genre as country. I still most of the time when I record, I don't use your drum kit. I would sit down with a little beat simulator, and you make it just like if you would make a rap beat,
Yeah.
and then I kind of like throw guitar in it, and then that makes it, you know. So I don't throw dirt on anything, and I just know like they make their music, they're successful off of it. Obviously, we hear it on the radio, so like why hate on them, you know?
Yeah.
Same with the rap stuff. He's pretty good.
I mean, I do respect. I try to respect like songs that I do listen to. Like
Yeah.
I like country music when it's live though. Like when I'm
Country,
eating,
yeah.
that kind of like sets the tone and it makes me kind of like, oh, feels like a good time, you know?
Yeah, like when you go like to a bonfire and just like in the background you have that soft like it's not full band but you have like somebody singing and playing guitar. It kind of gives you.
Yeah,
Or when you go to like a bar or something like that.
I had
Yeah.
to a restaurant when I went to Tennessee, and that when I
Yep.
went to Tennessee, that was
That's
freshman year, so that was about 3 years ago. And we went to a restaurant, and they had country music playing while we were eating.
while you eat, yeah.
I feel like Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge is kind of a country city, so
Yep.
they had like all country music, so it was
Heart of country.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Yeah, it is. I guess and music to me too is like it's just a moment. There's some moments where, and I can say this by I make this music country. I'll be like I just don't feel country right. Like I don't feel the music. I just had to be my moment. Some days I'll wake up and I'm like, I don't want to listen to country today. Put on like, I like Roddy Ricch. I listen to him a lot. I just like, dude, just turn Luke Combs off. I want to listen to Roddy Ricch today. And I just like totally despise country. But then I wake up next morning and I'm like, let me, listen to some while I go to school. Kind of calms me down,
Yeah. My mood will change around when I listen to music. I listen to like a lot of Travis Scott.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause me and my cousin just really like him. And
He's very
my
talented.
favorite song
Yeah, that's my
Is oh yeah,
like,
Antidote. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love Antidote.
that's my favorite Travis Scott song,
mhm.
and it's still to this day. I will listen to that like it first came out. I just
Yeah.
You said you like R&B, right?
mhm
What do you feel about the debate? You know, Jacquees.
mhm.
What do you think when he told press and he's telling everybody he's the king of R&B over Chris Brown? Do you feel like he?
Chris
I
Brown's been writing and singing longer to me
since
than
he
Chris.
was 12,
Yeah,
he's been
Chris
in the
Brown,
spotlight.
like his music from like 2000 like 8, 2009, I still listen to it.
Yeah,
Like if anything, Chris Brown over the Queens.
yeah.
I've never even heard of a Jack Quees song. But I listened to
He
a
sing.
couple of Chris Brown.
You know
So
I'm on my way, have it now. And then
My favorite song by him is Persian Roads.
yeah, like he's good,
Yeah.
but like I, I don't know. And that's the secret about me too. I'm a Chris Brown fanatic. I mean, I'm not proud of the stuff he's done, but musically and he's stupid talented. You know, his voice
mhm.
is out of the world.
I
Oh yeah.
And
love my favorite. I like rap too, but I love Nicki Minaj. Her music,
hmm
like Megan Thee Stallion, she's kind of like her. She's coming up. Her and
yeah,
Cardi are coming up to be like
you
her.
could tell she's influenced
Yeah,
by.
but it's just Nicki Minaj songs. All of them, like the 2008, 6
Yep.
and stuff. Her songs just never get old.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
for
Like
sure.
Nicki Minaj will never like it'll never get old. And Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B, they're good.
Yeah,
They're I
yeah.
don't knock them. They're all good. But
That's
Nicki Minaj, it's just her talent is never be it will never die down. I still listen to her music from like 2010 to this day,
yeah,
years ago.
and
Mhm.
that's where I think you hold your title. Like going back to like Chris Brown and Jacquees, for example. Jacquees, he has music 2 years ago. I'm just like I don't even want to listen to anymore. Put out me music. But Chris Brown, I can go back
Oh
to
yeah,
2002 and be
yeah,
like,
like
that's a banger. You
yeah,
know?
I still can. And I feel like when you're in music and stuff, you know you did good when people are still singing music. Like Tupac, he made music in the early '90s. I
Yep.
still listen to his music,
Yeah.
and it's been like 30 years later.
That's the
I love
impact.
Tupac.
Yeah.
That's how you know you made it successful to me.
Mhm. Especially when people are like remaking your song with the because
Still,
you changed. You
yeah,
know?
still listening to your music to this day, and
Mhm.
God knows that's been like 30 years ago,
Oh yeah,
25 years
for
ago.
sure.
So people still listen to your music.
And like
He
it's
made it.
connecting to what's happening nowadays, you know? Like his music like with the racial stuff going on and you know the world's just like falling apart. His music and I gotta say I listen to Tupac as well, you know? And just seeing how like when you listen to a song and you like close your eyes, you can think like that's happening right now. And it's crazy 'cause he made that 30 years ago, you know? And it
Yeah.
kind of you know, I'm a person that believes like bring people together and music does that. That's why I like it so much, you know?
Oh yeah.
'Cause you listen to music, you can make music with any race, any color, any belief, and you just like it. Just you know, that's what I like about music. I like to put stuff together like country and rap. It's my two favorite. You know, country rap. I made a song with this one kid. He was a rapper at my school, and I liked him. I liked it a lot. I was like, you got a unique talent, you know. And I had a studio at the time. I was like, let's make a song, and we put it together. It was so good.
I feel like that would be good.
Yeah, it was so good. We remade a popular country song, and like I remade the country part, but it was still the outline, and we added a beat to it, and he rapped on some of the parts instead of like singing it.
Huh.
Yeah.
I just it's just crazy how like how music impacts everything, you know, just with everything you do. It's crazy.
Yeah. Let me think. Who else should we talk about? Oh, I'm a diehard fan of Travis Scott, and I love Juice World.
I love Juice WRLD too.
And it makes I do
I
kind of
didn't
like.
really listen to Juice WRLD really.
It does make me a little sad. He did pass away, but you know, he could have. I mean, I think supposedly he died because
Overdose.
he took a lot of pills because the pilot that was like on his private jet
Yeah,
found out and he was gonna bring the cops in and Juice WRLD all of a sudden just.
yeah. He was supposed to be landing in Chicago where he was born.
It was technically suicide.
Yeah. So
So
what happened? So he was flying from L.A. to Chicago 'cause he lives in Chicago. That's where he was born. And the pilot found out that he had suitcases full of like weed and Percocets and guns. So the pilot was like, "No, I'm calling the cops. As soon as we land, you're going to prison." And Juice WRLD like freaked out. So nobody else on the plane would take drugs to get rid of the evidence. So they said that he took by himself like 4 bottles of prescribed Percocets, the full thing, just swallowed them.
Gosh.
just downed him. And then of course windows don't open on a plane, so you can't throw nothing out. So he just like did everything he could to hide as much as possible, so this charge wouldn't be as much. And they said equivalent, what he took was equivalent to 4 prescribed bottles of Percocets, like the pain pills you get after surgery, strong pills. And they said he walked off the plane, and as he was walking off, I mean, I guess the stress level, I mean, you're going to go to prison, and you just took all that, the medication, you know. So he was already geeking. So as soon as he got off, they said he had surgery, like blood out of his mouth. Like, not surgery, he was having a seizure, blood out of his mouth, and then he was pronounced dead on the way to the hospital in the ambulance.
That's sad.
He was so young, too. He just turned 19.
I think he just
20,
turned 21.
20. Yeah,
or
21. This is around there. 'Cause his
Yeah.
birthday's on the 2nd. He died the 9th of December.
Yeah, that's real sad.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And I honestly find it like really hard finding or watching people have like addiction and stuff.
Yeah.
That's really hard.
Especially like siblings and stuff. I have some siblings that are just hooked on it, and I think it's a good thing that he had music to cope with it a little better, you know,
Mm-hmm.
'cause making music, yeah, he rapped about it, but I feel like, and I don't, obviously I don't do stuff like that, but I feel like making music and being an addiction on it, you don't have enough time to, you know, if he didn't have that career, he'd have a lot more time to do it, you know, 'cause he's not in the spotlight. You know, in the spotlight, you kind of want to keep some certain stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I do it, but
It's like,
you want to keep it in the shade instead of in the spotlight, you
you
know?
know who Whitney Houston was?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's like
She
her,
passed.
Yeah, she passed overdose, and literally 2 years later, her daughter passed away for overdose.
Yep. It definitely has an impact. Definitely has an impact. And I think with music today, and I'm not saying Juice WRLD's a bad person, but there's people that, you know, they take it as, oh, Juice WRLD did it. You know, that's pretty cool. Let me do it, you know?
Yeah.
But like I said, it's not his intention. You know, he didn't mean to put this song out and like, yeah, let me get 12-year-olds on it. It's just how he feels. He's getting everything that he has inside. He put it on paper.
He would like talk about how like the drugs affected him in his songs
Yeah.
too, and how terrible they were, and how they were like ruining his life.
Yeah, he didn't
Sad.
promote him at all. That's what I liked about him. X, you know, I liked X when he,
What was his cause of death?
X was
X?
shot
Yeah.
at like a motorcycle store.
yeah, he was.
Somebody drove by and
Mhm.
shot him in the neck.
He posted on his Instagram. I research all this. I like, you know, I mean, I don't like that he died, but I like researching to make sure I got the story right.
Mhm.
So yeah, he went to buy a motorcycle. He was going to a charity event. So he had like 10K, because you know rappers, they carry around the duffel bag with the money in it. So he had 10K in his duffel bag, plus he just bought a brand new Harley, and he was going to a charity event. I guess he was going to donate it, or you know. So he was in his car about to leave, and here's where he messed up. He posted on Instagram, yeah, he's flexing it all, but he was going. It was for a good cause, but I mean, he's flexing it. He showed his location, and you know, people nowadays, they take that. All right, he's here. Right, he has this amount of money. Let's go rob him. So the people drove by. They knew he was there. Popped him in the chest in his car, took his money and everything, and they ran. And I don't think they found a killer. Like
I think they did. I want to say they
don't
did. I
know.
saw something about it.
they did
Yeah.
finally. I know it took a while. They couldn't
Yeah,
find
'cause
anybody.
He's been dead since like 2018, and it's
Mhm.
going
Yeah.
on like 3 years.
Mhm.
And it's sad 'cause his son, his girlfriend, or the girl that
he was with.
yeah, she was pregnant with his kid.
But I mean, it is good too that, you know, his mom and his girlfriend had something to remember him by with that.
Yeah,
with
for
his
sure.
Child. So that's a good thing.
And it's just, you know, I'm glad they found out who did it.
Yeah.
'Cause that's just the worst part is somebody killed you, but like the family, it just never brings justice because you don't know who did it.
Yeah, and you want to bring justice to that to your
Yeah, 'cause
person, you know.
Because I watch a crime show, it's called Cold Case Files, and I mean, these
Yep.
people be dead for like 40 years, still don't know what happened.
Yeah, 'cause I mean,
You just go off the evidence that you have, and that's it. Like, even like Tupac and them, they still don't know who killed him.
Mhm.
Notorious big. I mean, these people.
yeah, they
Back in that day, it was gang life was like so heavy.
yeah,
So people probably know who did it. You don't snitch.
you don't
Just
snitch.
say-
Yeah,
you just, that's just
that's just how it is, you know. Like if it was if you died gang related, like gang related issues, you really can't, 'cause even if let's say dude killed your homeboy and y'all are in different gangs, you're not gonna tell on him 'cause I mean that's not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like full on. I'm familiar with how that works. Just where I was born and grew up,
Yeah.
in Savannah, Georgia. So I mean, I've grew up around all that.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where I got my culture from too. Like with my music and stuff, I can go from Tupac to Luke Combs to, Alan Jackson to new like Juice World, and I understand everything. Like it's just like with the world going on right now, I understand both sides. Music wise, I understand every genre. It's just I see both sides of every picture.
Yeah.
So like you were saying, yeah, like you're not gonna snitch on somebody if that's just how it was.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, snitching just
but nowadays you can
back in the
snitch.
day, snitching just
Yeah,
you knew you shut up.
yeah. Even if you, yeah, you
But then
just,
it's like you snitch, they come after you too.
yep,
So
Yeah.
you'll be dead.
I feel like, well, I get this conspiracy a lot, and for some reason I believe it, but I believe Tupac's still alive. Like he's
Oh
living
yeah.
in an island or something.
My
yeah,
mama said she said ain't no way Tupac dead, cause she was like his casket was closed.
yep,
Two, she was like he made more money and more music dead than he did alive.
yeah.
And
He's
and you
making more
know
profit.
and then
That's the sad
also
thing about it.
in his album Machiavelli mean faked their own death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So mama said she said if he dead, she said he ain't died and when he said he died.
yeah. That's crazy though.
My
Like,
mama said if he dead, he died later. It just
yeah,
wasn't then.
yeah. That's what's crazy too. Like, with a bunch of rappers that have passed recently, even with Tupac too,
Mhm.
stuff just don't line up. Like with Juice World, when he died, he made a song in like 2017, and it was like, um, what was it? Legends
Never die.
Never Die. You know what I'm talking about. You know where I'm
Uh-huh.
going with this.
Mhm.
He says, something. What 27 club? We need to make it past 21. He died at
Yeah.
20. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And like, um, what's it called?
I feel like what people don't really understand is when you're making a song and you said we won't make it past 21, you really just spoke over your death. People don't understand, but your words can really speak over your life.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Because if you're sitting here saying we ain't gonna make it past 21, you got it. You said that you weren't gonna make it past 21, so that's what happened. That's
yeah.
why I
It's
feel like words can really speak over your life. That's why that's why I say, hey, let me live to 70 years old.
yeah.
And
Like
then
you don't wanna.
after 80 years old, I don't care. I'm speaking this over. After 80 years old, take me down when you want to.
It's like
I
yeah,
done did what I was supposed to do by the time I'm 80.
yeah.
I don't care to live here anymore.
It's like you kind of make yourself believe like that's what's gonna happen, so that's what happens, Same with Lil Uzi.
Oh yeah, he says
I
he's
heard
gonna
about that.
die at 27.
He's like pronouncing it like every video.
How old is
He's
Juice
gonna.
WRLD?
Juice WRLD was like
Lil
How old
Uzi,
is Lil Uzi?
26. He's next year. He says that he
he's gonna
says
join the
27
27 Club,
Club.
which is like a
It's like
group
an
of
old rock
celebrities
thing.
that have died either from suicide or like a drug overdose,
At
and they were all
27.
27.
A bunch of people.
So it was like, what's her name? She's Amy Winehouse.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I heard about her
The
death.
27 Club. Yeah. That's like a trend. Like if you're in the spotlight before 27, and you've been in the spotlight for a minute, there's like these rappers and singers and rock singers. It's like the 27 Club. When you turn 27, you kind of either like overdose and die or commit suicide or something.
Yeah.
It's like really trendy with stuff like that. I don't know why, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But he said he wants to be a part of it, and he's like
Cobain.
pronouncing it. Yeah, Kurt
And
Cobain.
I want to say, there's a bunch of people though, but there's not. I don't think there's really any rappers in there though. So he'd be like the first rapper to be
Yeah.
in the 27 Club. But
I don't know. He's lived a full life. I'll tell you that.
He
Very
probably-
successful, but
he's probably cursing himself
yeah.
with his satanic powers.
Yes.
So
I mean,
yeah, he's a Satanist.
yeah.
Oh, Lil Uzi.
Mhm.
Say it fast. His name.
Lil Uzi.
No, Vert. Say it all.
Lil Vert.
Lucifer. That's why.
Oh my God! I did not know he was Satanist.
That's what Exo Tour Life's about. You seen the video? It's so creepy. It's like a girl all bloody in the bathtub and her eyes are white, like full white.
Yeah.
It's yeah. He doesn't
messed up.
pronounce it, but he's definitely.
Now you say Lucifer.
Lucifer.
She's amazing. Yeah, like
Because I swear,
that's like why would you name? You know, he says on an interview he's like, no, it's Lil Uzi. I'm Lil Uzi. But why would you? You know what I'm saying? Who would name themselves Lil Uzi Vert just out of the top of their head?
They said, well, I've heard that it's well, the Uzi part is he's like referring to a gun, or they're saying that because he like raps really fast, like
Yeah.
an Uzi gun. But I don't know
Yeah.
what the vert means for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
So.
just add the vert. I mean, vertical. He's short, maybe. I
Uzi
don't.
vert. Yeah.
hold on, he's a Satanist.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He said it.
Yeah. He says he's even like talked about his fans. He said, "You're going down to hell with me if you listen to my music or something."
Yeah, like interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
Do I listen?
And he doesn't even. He says he doesn't even consider himself rap. He's a rock star.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Hold on, have I ever listened to his songs?
Oh,
Yeah.
I still do. I
You
just
know,
I don't believe it.
I don't even care. I know you should have never lied.
Or
Should have
the-
caught away.
The money got longer, speed got longer,
Call got faster. Turned to a savage. And
I don't
hit
listen.
it from the man. Watch it. Bless you. Yeah, crying on my arms like a wretch.
Or there's
Talking about a
what's
broken
that?
heart.
They have the Eternal It Takes song.
Yeah.
So, or the album.
So he like believes Satan.
He's a full on.
praises Satan.
I don't think he goes like a Satan church, but like he's like that's who he believes in.
He probably I don't know if that. I
Like
don't think-
sacrifices,
He
probably.
probably performs rituals at his house.
Yeah,
Probably plays with Ouija boards and stuff like that.
yeah.
So
Stuff like that. Like they have like a
Witchcraft is considered Satan, right?
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends. Some people don't, because there's two sides of witchcraft. There's a light and there's a dark, which I mean I don't believe in really none of it. Which
I don't believe in witchcraft.
not that it's not
I don't
true.
believe
I
in
just
nothing
don't.
demonic
know.
To me, I don't believe in
mhm.
that vamp. Like I used to work with a girl. She like vamp. She's like Goliath. She like stuff like that, like gargoyles, graveyards,
Yeah.
vampires, bats.
Yeah,
Stuff like that, mythology stuff kind of.
That couldn't be me.
yeah.
I don't believe in stuff like I'm strictly Christian.
Yes.
That's what I would say. I'm like I don't know.
I
I don't
think
even know how to explain
People
it.
scares me. People that like Satanists that scares the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Cause it's just
It's just not. It's
Trippy.
not normal.
Trippy Red's a Satanist too.
Yeah.
He sings the Love Scars and
Yeah. What's the
Wish.
song you would know?
I'm trying to think.
I don't listen to Triple Red. I
Is-
never
You don't know?
cared for him anyway, so I don't know none of his music.
Don't talk to strangers. You know, money they be toting bangers. I might take a look to the
I-
pain.
Or-
They
Trippie
say
Redd is a
stop little.
Satanist.
Mhm.
They say there's some weird.
And then I
Things
think
about these rappers.
Ski Mask to some guys a Satanist too.
Oh, I like Ski Mask too. I don't. You know Ski Mask. He says
I haven't listened to him.
once all I'm out we hit a lick on you. I ain't faucet for you, man. I got drip. Action on you. It's that Pokemon trainer.
He used to be in a
Faucet.
lot of songs with X.
Yeah.
Because him and X were really like best friends. They like grew up together.
Yeah.
And I think they went to the same jail together.
XXX Tentacion.
Was he a Satanist too?
No, he was. That was a good person. As what I seen, like, just as interviews, he was so smart and like wise for him to be so young and like motivational. You know, like
Mhm.
How long has this video been going?
It's been 20 minutes.
20. Yeah.
Oh, we could cut it
25
out.
minutes.
Or we could have cut it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank